Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, we have a situation at hand at the moment. India is currently in, I believe, phase 3 of Corona, and we have all been advised to self-quarantine, and I am currently at home, and I thought why not utilize this time and actually get back to my channel and create some videos for you guys. But before I begin the video, I'd like to say guys, please prioritize your safety over anything else. Try staying at home as much as possible. Make sure you're washing your hands regularly, sanitizers, all that jazz. So now more than ever, it is required for us to maintain good hygiene. So the inspiration for today's video is actually Pantone color of the year, which is blue, a classic blue. But the video that I'm going to do today is actually a spin on the color blue, This is like a party version. So I thought it's time to get our blue looks out. So yeah, this one is like more of a party edition. First step for us is to prep our skin. Now I've been using this product regularly for the past 6 months, and I have extremely dehydrated skin. So yeah, I just love using this product, and it's the bio oil. I use it like a moisturizer. So I'm just gonna slather it all over my face like so. Okay, so our skin is prepped. Now I just want to add a little bit of for that extra glow, I want to add the MAC strobe cream in the shade Gold Light. This is what it is. I'm going to take it at the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my beauty blender actually to put this on, because I want the cream to get soaked into like my skin nicely. So our skin is nice and prepped. As you guys can see, I'm literally glowing. So now it's time for us to get into the makeup. Now the first step that I like to do while doing makeup is doing my brows, because that's like brow shape, your face and everything, all that jazz. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And for my brows today, I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof pencil. Okay, so my brows are done. Now it's time for the foundation, and the foundation that I'm using today is by Chanel. It's called Vita La Mer Aqua. This is the one, and I am in the shade beige. So yeah, let's get started. I'm actually gonna give my foundation a little shake because this is actually a water-based foundation. So I'm gonna begin by putting the foundation in the center of my face and blending it outwards. Now I do realize that the color of my forehead is way darker than like the rest of my face. So yeah, it's just the way it is. So the foundation is on. It's time for the concealer, and the concealer that I've been loving recently is this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. This is not like an exact match to my skin tone, but I use it to highlight. So yeah, it works for me pretty well. It's a very hydrating foundation, especially you have really dry under eyes and you feel like if you use any concealer you tend to crease a lot. This is a really good concealer, like a great alternative for Tarte Shape Tape. It's got great coverage, but it's not as drying as Tarte Shape Tape. So yeah. And just the smallest smidge here. And this again, I'm gonna blend it in the upward motion. And now very quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Laura Mercier translucent powder and set my face. Like, dude, the day I skipped 25, the day I turned 26, I have become old and I'm having these lines all over my face. But I think it's, and I know probably the reason for that is because I've inherited my mother's dry skin. But yeah. So I'm not really gonna bake. I'm just gonna set my under eye. And I know I'm gonna get creases, and I can't do much about it because it's what's happening with my skin these days. So I've given up. I'm now gonna bake I'm just gonna set my eyelid and my under eye using a translucent powder. And now for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna set my foundation using MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC41. Just nothing too crazy, just a little dab wherever I haven't put the setting powder, like on my neck. So I'm gonna go with the one bronzer that I'm really obsessed with. It's the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And now you want to place the bronzer where your, so this is the area where your bronzer needs to, like this is the area where your bronzer needs to start, where you know your sideburns, the center of your ear, and this is where it should end. Start from here and end here. So we've added the bronzer. Now some bronzer to the double chin. Not like it's gonna go away anytime soon, considering you can't even go to the gym. And home workouts aren't my thing. They really aren't. And now a little bit of bronzer to my forehead, because you know, when God was distributing foreheads, he decided I should get 5. Because let's be real, you could develop real estate. My forehead is so massive. So you see how there's a little bit of color that's been added to the face. So now we're gonna go ahead and contour, and for contour I'm using Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna take the center shade, the middle shade in this contour palette. Yeah, that's what it's called. And I'm gonna contour. And now we're gonna add some contour to the forehead. So now that the contour is on, I'm just gonna grab my Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Banana. And it's the allergies, you guys. And I'm literally gonna keep this bit of the bake for just like 2 minutes or so. I'm just gonna get rid of it because my skin is hella dry. Ideally, I shouldn't even be doing it, but I'm doing this step because I like the effect that it gives my cheekbones. So a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And for today's eye look, I will be using the Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. The first time I laid my eyes on this beauty, I was obsessed. And the color that we're gonna go in with is called Mercury. The Mercury Retro. This is the shade that we're gonna go in with right here. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna take a small packer brush like this one, and we're gonna pack this shade all over on my lid. Just tap off any. I also feel like I could add some setting mist to my brush, and maybe that will help in better application of the shade. You ideally want this to be like super crisp. Okay, wetting the brush was a good idea. There's way less fallout. Time for the other eye. So guys, this step actually hit me when I was, I was just taking a break. I did this step off camera. So I grabbed my Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions palette, and I took the darkest blue, which is this one, and I took the same brush that I packed the really bright party blue with. And what I did was, I just cleaned up the edges of this look with this really dark blue, like from the outer corner of my eye. So you can see there's a really bright wash of blue here, and then it gets slightly darker as you move on the outer area of my eye. So yeah, that's what I did. And I am just gonna clean this up, this eye as well. So if you want to further clean this look up, all you need are the Q-tips. And don't worry if any of your concealer or foundation comes up, because we can go ahead and fix that with a powder foundation. So yeah, I just want to make it a little more crisp, like so. I want to see if adding just a tint of black, what would that do? I'm gonna grab, you can grab any eyeshadow palette that has a little bit of black in it. You can grab again the same brush, and I'm gonna go in with the really light hand and see how it goes. So I'm pretty happy with the way the eyeshadow looks. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the base because bro, that eyeshadow has some fallout. Okay, so after several corrections, the eye look is nearly complete. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the mascara, and I'll be using the MAC Extended Play Mascara, this one. But before that, I need to curl my lashes. And boom, and now we're gonna go ahead and apply our mascara. So the mascara is on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush to those cheeks, and I'll be using the shade Pamplemousse by Becca. A little bit over the nose because I like the effect that the blush gives. Oh, so cute! So our face is almost done. Now it's time for the lipstick. And for lips today, I will be using the shade Jealousy from Morphe. This one. We're done with the makeup. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with the setting mist. But I'm also contemplating whether or not I should add some fake lashes. I think I should. It's been a while. Let me just do that. Guys, this concludes this very glamorous, super dramatic, color of the year inspired blue party makeup look that I am doing while I'm in self-quarantine. And yeah, I hope you guys like this look. If you guys do, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Take care of yourself. Stay indoors as much as possible. Wash your hands, sanitize, all of those good things. You know the drill. You know what to do to keep yourself safe. And make sure that you utilize this time to channelize your creativity into a positive way. Well, that's all in this week's video. I will see you guys sometime soon. Peace.